2016, I had a client who contacted me through my website stating that she felt like she had something attached to her that she said was destroying her health, her energy, her relationships, and taking all of her emotional peace. She said that it had been going on for about 14 years, that she had gotten to the point where she couldn't work. Doctors were unsure of what was wrong with her. While she had physical symptoms of things, they weren't matching up to an actual diagnosis. Recently, though, she had started waking up with the scratches and bruises on places that she can't reach. And she said she had no explanation for them, but she was having vivid nightmares where she was being attacked by something that she couldn't see. So as she's talking to me, my guide is saying that there is something physically wrong with her, but the biggest part of this is a spiritual attachment, that there is definitely something attached to her that's causing all of these issues. He also said that in proximity to where she lived, she was an empath and that she was picking up on the illnesses of other people. So I assumed it was some kind of a hospital or rehab or something that was nearby. So she was absorbing all of whatever that energy and sickness was. So I let her know that I'm definitely interested in taking her case, because you guys know that I love those healthcare ones. I always find them fascinating when spiritual things affect physical health and create physical symptoms. So I was in, but that I was super booked up that week. So remember, I have a day job. I work all day. So I fit this stuff in when I can, and there are some days that I can't work because my physical body is in pain, so I can't get out of it to go do that work, or I'm tired from work. So I don't often give people the exact day and time that I'm going to work, but I let her know that she was on my schedule for the following week. I told her to let me know if things got worse and let her know that that's a real possibility. So when something is a bad entity like that that's physically harming people, as far as I can, I try to clear my schedule and take care of them as quickly as possible, because people can get hurt. People can be seriously hurt by things like this. In this situation, because I had a few of these that week, my guide said, let's not clear our schedules, let's stay on schedule, but I'm going to stay with her after she let us know that, yeah, things have gotten way worse. I wasn't able to sleep last night. I was up all night long. I felt like this presence hovering over me. I don't feel safe. So my guide said he was going to stay with her, and that I think it was the next day that I was going to be seeing her and doing her work anyway. Talked to her later. She said that was the first full night's sleep that she had gotten in months. So we arrive in the journey meditation, and I find that I'm standing in what looks like a bedroom. So off to my left, I can see a window, and through the window, I see like a body of water. Like you can see the reflection of water, like it looks watery. So I could tell there was a body of water outside of her window, and I got the sense that it was very specific shape. Found out later she lived in Alexandria, and that where her apartment was would be exactly in the right correlation to that body of water. I didn't know that at the time. So I see that window off to my left. Off to my right, I can see a bed, and it's low to the floor. It has a beautiful tapestry, like bedspread on it, and she's lying on the bed. It looks like it's about midday based on the light that's coming through the room. So we're standing there sort of taking things in. My guide points to another part of the room where I can see these 5 little beings. I don't know what they were. They were bent and twisted, and they moved in a skittering, skittering across the room. They had their arms outstretched. Their fingers didn't have fingernails. They ended in sharp points. I've never seen that before. It wasn't like they had pointed fingers, and it wasn't like they had sharp fingernails or claws. They had fingers that were really long and pointed at the end. They had eyes. Their eyes glowed red, almost like there was fire behind them. Yes, I realize how crazy that sounds. And they were rushing at us, almost like they were blind and feeling their way toward us.